Hi, I'm Craig Galloway. I'm from Trace and Save. We're a sustainable agriculture company that's been working with pasture-based dairy farmers for many years in South Africa. We'd like to share with you our new app that we've developed, which we hope will be of great value to farmers. It's called Sustainable Precision System, or SPS for short. And the idea with the app is that it would be a tool that farmers can use for good decision making. The last feature that I want to show you is the back calculation. So in basic terms, the back calculation allows us to calculate how much pasture was required by your cows on any given day based on how much they've produced and how much you fed them. So what it allows us to do is we can select which group of animals we're working with, and I will select my team 1. What it's going to do is it's going to pull through the 2 most recent grazings that there are for that team, and this will depend on whether you're using a 24-hour cut or 12-hour cut. If it's 12-hour, you obviously want the 2 most recent grazings. If it's 24-hour, you want only 1. So I'm going to select this grazing, get rid of that one because it's a 24-hour cut. There are options to add more grazings that you have created for the last few days for that team. So it pulls through the additional ones if necessary. So I've got that grazing which we created now while I was showing you the app. It will use the average of the 2 grazings if you have both there, and you are able to override the height in or the height out if you feel like those are not accurate that were recorded. We've got our number of animals that we have grazing, the average weight, the pasture NDF, and how many hectares were allocated. That will all come through based on the created grazing event, but you can override them here if necessary. That's used to work out how much you've allocated to your cows. Then we can fill in what the milk production is, liters, the butterfat and protein, how many days pregnant, the daily weight gain, the distance walked, the elevation. Those are all used to calculate what the energy requirement of the cow is, and those will pull through from the most recent data that's been recorded, but you can override them for any given day if those have changed in any way. The wastage, that wastage is a factor that would be applied to any roughage that was fed. So I want to add a 15% wastage because if I'm feeding something like maize silage, then there's a wastage factor related to that, and I want to accurately record what I fed out, not necessarily what the cows took in. So if I then also select from the concentrates list, the 12% concentrate, and say I've fed my cows 6 kilograms of that, and I choose from the roughage list a maize silage and say I've fed my cows 2 kilograms of that and add those. These concentrates and roughages will pull through from the list that you have on 4th quadrant. What's important to note here is that you must have a megajoule value associated with all your feeds on 4th quadrant. So when they pull through here, they're not recorded as a 0 megajoule. But we can always give you training and teach you more about this once you're making use of it. So then if I generate this report, what it does is that it calculates for me how much I've allocated, the green bar, for my cows, and what I actually required for my cows to meet their energy requirement, having taken into account what I fed them in terms of concentrates and roughage. This is what pasture was required of them to meet their energy need for that day. And we think that this is a really valuable tool because of 2 reasons. The one is you're able to assess whether what you've allocated is accurate. So have you allocated your cows sufficient or have you under allocated? And if you're confident of your allocation and the back calculation is inaccurate, then you would have to question whether the measurement of the pasture is accurate. So you said it was 3,200, but maybe it actually was only 3,000. And you know your cows haven't under or overeaten, but actually the recorded mass of that pasture on that day was inaccurate. And this is very valuable information for you as a farmer to make use of. And that's why we believe this is a tool with great value. So that is our SPS app as it stands at the moment. And I say as it stands at the moment because we're always interested in developing new features that are going to be of value to farmers. What's important to note is that There are many different ways of making use of the app. It can be that you just use the basic features, or you can use the basic and the back calculation, or with the soil or with irrigation efficiency. You can structure how you make use of the app as it would be of most value and benefit to you. If you check out our SPS website, which you'll see a link for on the video, then you can find out about pricing or anything else about the app that I might have missed. We're excited to work with you. If you're interested, contact us. We'd love to help set you up, get you using the app, and help you start making good decisions as you move around on your farm, not needing to be limited to your computer to be able to see and access your data.